There's nothing like hearing those two words. Game 7. Welcome to the Denver Bears franchise. It all comes down to this in the World Series. It's been 6 seasons, 80 episodes. We are finally here for Game 7 of the World Series. The Denver Bears and the Kansas City Royals are dead even. We are identical teams. We have good pitching staffs. We have top to bottom good lineups. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. The Kansas City Royals will put Jace Vines on the mound today. Remember him from our New Orleans Kings series. And then we will put Mike Soroka on the mound. He has been a guy that has struggled when we have pitched with him, but we are depending on him since Luis Severino went in Game 6. Soroka's turn in game number 7. So here we go in Kansas City. Let's get this game underway. Benito Ozuna leads off the game. Ground ball to short. Ahmed Rosario will throw on to first base. So one out here that brings up the World Series MVP of last season. Here is Luis Arias. He goes to right field, and that one will be snagged by the first baseman. It brings up 2 outs, and our MVP this season, Jesse Winker, hitting .404 in the playoffs, inside changeup, and that will be on the corner, but they will call it ball 4. Eugenio Suarez, we can use a huge game from him. He has been struggling a little bit here in the playoffs. Inside pitch, that one's low as well. Ball 4. Men on first and second. Mohamed Willingham at the plate. 3-2 pitch. This one's low, and he barely gets enough bat on that one. He got fooled a little bit on the changeup, and that one will get them out of the first inning. Here is Mike Soroka now on the mound. He is going to face this very tough Kansas City lineup. They are very good at hitting at home. That one will be a lead-off fly ball to center field by Malik Smith. Yohan Mieses at the plate, hitting .229 in the playoffs. Ground ball to second. This one will be easy for Luis Arias. 2 outs. Andrew Benintendi at the plate, who has struggled here in the World Series. This is going to be a ground ball once again to Arias. 1-2-3 here for the Denver Bears. So here is Chris Stewart at the plate now here in the second inning. He hits one to right field. That one does drop in front of Mieses playing in right field. It will be a leadoff single here to start the second inning. Chris Stewart has hit phenomenally here in the playoffs, as this one will be Will Benson at the plate. A high fastball. He can't catch up to that one. 1 out here. C.J. Abrams gets enough wood on this one to go up the box. That one will be a base knock. Now we have men on first and second here with 1 out. Brian Reynolds at the plate, hitting .171. He goes to right field. Bases loaded off of that base hit. The throw will come in, but the runners will hold. It's now bases loaded, and we have a pretty good bat at the plate here with Benito Ozuna. 0 for 1 today. The 44th pitch of the game for Jace Vines will be popped to left field. Benintendi will come up throwing. We will tag the 38 speed Chris Stewart, and he makes it. It's now a 1-0 game. At least we get one. And this inning does continue, though. Luis Arias at the plate, who excels at hitting base hits. He swings at one low on a 2-1 pitch. Maybe a little bit out of the zone. It will just be a ground ball to first. And the Royals do get out of that jam. 1-0 game here for the Bears now. Let's see if Soroka can really put together his best game. We're going to need it here. He gets a strikeout here in his first at-bat to Eloy Jimenez, as that brings up J.D. Davis with 2 outs. Fly ball to right. All right, I like the first 2 innings by Soroka as we move on to the bottom of the third. Ahmed Rosario at the plate, hitting .315 in the playoffs. He goes to opposite field. This one will get to the wall in right as Benson fields this one, comes up throwing, but a stand-up double here for Rosario. A leadoff man aboard. As now they bring up the next batter. This will be a ground ball to second. Luis Arias on to first, but it will move Rosario with good speed over to third base. Eric Mejia to the plate now. He swings and misses, and that one will actually hit him. Strike 3 called. You don't see that every day. That brings up a dead ball now. 2 outs as Malik Smith comes to the plate. Foul ball, 2-2 pitch. This one's low as well. 2-2 pitch again is on. Inside, hit well to right field. but Will Benson runs this one down. No damage done after a leadoff double there in the third inning. Chris Stewart at the plate now. He hits one well to left center. Here to start the fourth inning, and we will get a leadoff double. He scored earlier, and he comes through again. Man on second base here with no outs to start this fourth inning. What an excellent start to this game for Chris Stewart. That brings up Will Benson now, who's a little bit late on that inside fastball out of the zone as well. Will Benson has just struggled to hit the ball consistently. C.J. Abrams, 1 for 1. He will be fooled a little bit on that one, a bit early on the changeup. It will at least move the runner over to third base. That brings up Brian Reynolds, who had that single earlier to load up the bases. 1-1 pitch up in the zone, and he had good timing on that one, but just could not get the reticle on it, the PCI, and it's going to be a fly ball to right field. Kansas City does get out of that inning with no damage. Johan Mieses leads off the bottom of the fourth inning with a deep fly ball to center field. Reynolds giving chase. This one's gone. Soroka gives up the big fly to dead center field. Mieses' third home run of the playoffs, and now that makes it 1-1. Here is Eloy Jimenez, who we have not been able to get out here in the World Series. Fly ball to center, and Reynolds misplays it. It gets over his head, and it will be a double here with one out. How did Reynolds misplay that when he doesn't do that too often? But now they have a man on second base here with one out. Colin Moran at the plate. He hits one hard to the right side. That one will get through. Hopefully the man runs because Will Benson will throw him out. But no, they stay with runners on the corners. J.D. Davis at the plate now. We don't want any part of him, so we do intentionally kind of walk him, just pitch around. And that brings up Ahmad Rosario, though, because he has been hitting the ball well. This one will be a fly ball to center field. Reynolds will be under this one. He will come up throwing, but that's a long throw home. It will get all the way to the plate, but it will be offline. It is a 2-1 game off of the sacrifice fly of Rosario. MJ Melendez at the plate now, 2-2 count. This one will be a ground ball to short. C.J. Abrams throws on to second, and the Kansas City Royals do steal one. On to the fifth inning now. Here is Arias at the plate. He hits one deep to right field. That one gets down in the gap. It will be another double here for the Denver Bears with one out. We've been able to get runners on base each inning this game. That brings up Jesse Winker hitting in that 3 spot. He gets a good pitch to hit. This one's driven deep. Mieses reaches his glove out and makes the tough catch over the shoulder. But we will tag the runner up. So now, man on third base, that brings up Suarez. He needs to come through right here and right now. 1-2 pitch. This one out of the zone, and he check swings and he goes around. He gets fooled on that one, and it's still a 2-1 game. Now on to the bottom of the fifth inning. This is Mike Soroka with his 72nd pitch. That one will be low. Now he faces Malik Smith with a man on first base. Ground ball up the middle, and it looks like that skipped and kind of slowed down a little bit, but Arias couldn't get there. And now they have men on first and second. No outs. That brings up Mieses, who already went deep in this one. 1 for 2. He hits one hard to the right side. That one gets through. They will not send the runner. Good throw by Benson. He would have been dead at the plate. But now it's a 2-1 game. We go to our bullpen. I think I've seen enough from Soroka. We've seen this story before. We have to pull him. We will go to our bullpen. And we will bring in Trez Jenkins, one of our young relief pitchers. He is our best pitcher overall-wise out of our bullpen. 6 innings here in the playoffs. He faces Andrew Benintendi for his first action here. Here's a pitch over the middle. This one's driven deep to center field. This got carry, and this one is gone. A grand slam home run for Andrew Benintendi, his 7th of the playoffs. Man, that was absolutely crushed. Now, the thing with Trez Jenkins is that he has struggled as far as his career has gone, but as of late, he's been a pretty good pitcher. But that time, he gives up a big-time home run. So that's going to bring up Muhammad Willingham, who starts out the 6th inning with the single up the middle. And now we are in business once again. We're always in business every single inning. Will Benson at the plate, though. Ground ball to the right side. Definitely what we did not need. That one will be a double play ball. We move on to the 7th inning now. Here is Reynolds at the plate. He has another single in this one. Make it 2 for 3. Every inning we have guys on base. We just kind of bring them in. Benito back at the plate now. He hits one hard up the middle. That one, though, will be just a fly out to Malik Smith playing in center field. 2 outs. Araya is 1 for 3 in this game. He goes left field. This one will drop. And now we have men on first and second. And here is Jesse Winker, the guy you want up in these scenarios, with a man in scoring position now. 3-2 pitch. This one will be driven deep to right field. This one's got carry. This one's gone. It just sneaks over the right field wall. Winker hits his 8th home run of the playoffs. And too bad we gave up that grand slam earlier. This one makes it a 2-run game. 6-4 now. Here's Suarez keeping this inning going. There we go, Suarez. We need more from you. So now with 2 outs, that brings up Muhammad Willingham, and he just swings that one way out of the zone. 102-mile-an-hour fastball is very tough to keep up with. We wanted to make sure we hit that one well, but it wasn't even in the zone. So now on to the top of the 8th inning, still down by 2 runs. Chris Stewart strikes out. That brings up Will Benson. He pops out. This one, man, I just feel like Will Benson at times should be crushing these balls, but instead they are just high fly balls or strikeouts. CJ Abrams up to the plate now. 3-2 pitch. This one's hit well to left center, but it hangs up in the air just a little bit too long. And now it comes down to this. The final 3 outs, down by 2 runs. The Kansas City Royals go to the bullpen, bring in their closer, Scott Barlow. 5 saves and 5 opportunities. This could be it. Ryan Reynolds leads us off now. High fastball, bringing it to a 3-2 pitch. No outs, and he swings and misses at the low slider. Strike 3. 1 out. Benito Ozuna up to the plate next. He hits one well to right center. Will this one get down? It does. Malik Smith can't make the play. Ozuna gets to second. And now the game-tying run comes to the plate. We want the top of our order up, and that brings up Arias up to the plate. He is 2 for 4 today. High pitch, and he just pops this one into the infield, and there will be 2 outs. We are down to our final run of this World Series, the final at-bat, and that's going to bring up Jesse Winker. 3-run home run in the 7th, hitting 408 home runs in the postseason. OPS over 1,300. And let's see if our star can come through. 1 for 3 in this game. 3-2 pitch, high in the zone, and he swings and misses. And this one will be popped into foul territory, and the Royals will win the World Series. I can't blame Winker for wanting to be the hero in that one. It was obviously a ball, but he swung because he wanted to be the hero there. We were a little anxious at the plate, but the Royals come through, and they will win in 7 games. Gotta tip your cap to the Denver Bears. We are a 96 wins team in the regular season. The Royals were a 97 win team. Eloy Jimenez gets World Series MVP. He hit 409 in the World Series. We definitely could not get him out at all. Winker wins postseason MVP for us, but it really doesn't matter if you don't take it home. He did have 8 home runs altogether. I don't know why it says 7. He had 8. But what an excellent, excellent run here for the Bears. It's sad that we didn't bring it home, but this team fought to the end, and it just wasn't enough. Well, Winker is due a contract here. I know you guys are wondering what's going to happen with this series, and, you know, it will be coming to an end, not right now, but we will do some year sims and see what we do in each season. But right now, this series will be going at least for, you know, the next, I'd say, couple weeks or so. I don't know how many episodes, but we will see what they do in the future. I definitely want to keep this series alive. This has been a lot of fun. And I don't like to run more than 2 series on my channel, and that's the reason why, this one's kind of phasing out. Then NBA 2K series is really taking off, so we're going to be transitioning there. But our pitching did pretty good. Not great, though. I'd say Severino had an excellent postseason. Definitely, something that we needed from him. Soroka was okay. I mean, here's the thing with Soroka. He does very well in sim, but then when we pitch with him, he does terrible. I mean, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if you can fix that, but it seems like that's kind of his MO. I was thinking in Game 7 to give that start to Mike Salucci. I definitely did think about it because I was like, man, I don't know if I can trust Soroka. And he gave up that grand slam, and I guess it is what it is. Trez Jenkins gave up a big hit as well. He finished with a 2.45 ERA, 123 whip. I couldn't really trust Coffer as well because he was hurt during the season, and he definitely did not come back the same. So I definitely couldn't trust him in Game 7, so I didn't put him on the mound. But I mean, these guys played their heart out. Congrats to the Royals. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. We'll be back for more Bears franchise. We'll see what we do in the offseason and next season. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.